What's going on? Chris Roma here, aka Roma Aquatics. I just emptied out my salt mixing storage bin. This is the scoop with my salt. So, originally I started on Instant Ocean Purple, just normal Instant Ocean Standard. And I liked it. My fish did really well. My corals did really well. Everything was doing great. Then as I started to add more corals and start watching more bulk reef supply videos, I ended up switching to HW Reefer. I really liked HW Reefer, but you know, it was a little bit pricey, and I felt the magnesium was a little bit high. That could have been because my salinity was a little bit high. My calibration was off. I'm working on that now to see if that was actually the issue. That's kind of why I let this drain all the way, so I could mix a pre-bucket, a brand new bucket, without any of that HW Reefer salt left over, and measure my magnesium and see where it's at with the reef crystals. Started on Instant Ocean Standard, moved to HW Reefer. That was a little bit pricey, and I thought the magnesium was a little bit high for where I wanted it to be. So, switched to Instant Ocean Reef Crystals. First time I mixed it up, noticed kind of a brownish glaze on top of the water. Kind of gross. And I thought, well, maybe this is just because I've never washed my bin before, even though the bin was clean before then. I thought maybe, well, I need to clean my mixing station. But it was, so basically the only reef crystals that has been in this bucket is literally half of a bucket of reef crystals. So maybe this was filled with HW salt, and then got to about quarter, refilled, got back up to parts per thousand specific gravity with reef crystals, let it drain again, filled it again, made another batch with reef crystals, let that drain, and that's where we're at now. So this was only 2 batches with reef crystals, and I noticed something kind of gross. So right now I'm basically just going to have this white paper towel, brand new white. I'm just going to wipe the bottom here. Ugh. And I never noticed any of that brown sludge at all until I made my first batch of reef crystals. Before then, the water was crystal clear, pure, really nice. Let's try this side. So I gave it a good wipe there, but I mean, that's really not what I want in my salt. And you know what? I definitely did not notice that with Instant Ocean Standard. It seems to be something that I've only seen, in my experience, I've only had experience with 3 different salts: Instant Ocean Standard, HW Reefer, and Instant Ocean Reef Crystals. And I've only seen this with the reef crystals. So I will be going back to Instant Ocean Standard and see how I like that. And if it works for me, then there's no reason to pay more money. If there is more reason to pay more money, then maybe I'll try Tropic Marin Pro or something else. But I just wanted to share. This is a wet paper towel. I got it wet with just a little bit of Rhodey, and just to wipe and really get this bucket clean before refilling. But ugh, gross. That is not. This is the clean water. So if it's looking like this clean going in, I don't know. I'm not happy with that. So I will for sure be ditching the reef crystals. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Chris Roma out.